Are you ready? Welcome to the purge. Alright, just kidding. Not that kind of purge, alright? A different kind of purge. Let me tell you guys what I'm talking about. So I had an epiphany recently. Many of you know we bought this toy collection that has these very rare video games, something like this, Neo Geo. These are some of the rarest games that I've ever found, and we're selling them in a live auction recently. And some of them have these price tags, not this game, but one just like it. And the price tag says this cost $229 at Macy's. The one we were selling was from 1989, and we sold it for less than $229. And I'm like, man, this is some of the rarest stuff I've found, and it's still selling for less than it was brand new. What a terrible investment. What a terrible investment. This guy had taken that money and put it into Apple stocks back in 1989. Just imagine how much it'd be worth. Well, one of our viewers said, oh, well, let me see. And however they did it, they went on the internet and figured out that that money would have been worth $140,000 in today's Apple stocks. Now, I think that's correct. I think that's probably pretty correct, but it may have also been a little bit inflated. I don't know, but it's probably pretty close. But I was dwelling on that long after the auction was over. I was thinking about it, and I was actually filled with some regret. I was thinking, man, back then I knew better. I had people advising me, you need to invest when you're young. You need to invest. And I actually owned a bunch of Apple stocks when I was young. I sold them, but it just made me think, wow, I should have done better at investing. I could have done better. Maybe I should be investing more right now. Maybe I should be doing better right now. So this gave me this idea. I thought, how can I be investing more right now? How can I do better for my family's future? And it made me think, well, I am currently renting 4 storage units full of good merchandise, all right? Better merchandise, stuff that I intended to sell at a better flea market, which basically means anywhere but Stockton. I was planning on putting that in the Whatnot auctions or I was planning on listing on eBay. So better stuff intended for one of those 3 destinations, but they're full. All 4 are pretty full, and it is costing me money every month. And rents just went up, all right? Thanks to inflation. Thank you, politicians. Our rent just went up considerably for our storage lockers, so they're costing me even more than they did before. Also, that merchandise is not making me any money sitting there, and it's not, well, some of it might be appreciating, but for the most part, collectibles currently are depreciating. Now, all of this merchandise is pure profit, all right? We've already paid, covered the cost of buying the lockers. They've all been paid for. This stuff is all pure profit. Some people have advised me that having this inventory in storage as a backup is just like having money in the bank. I think it's true. I think there's a lot of truth to that. But you know what's better than that? Actual money in the bank. That's better. So the plan I basically came up with is, let's liquidate all of this excess inventory that's just sitting there. Let's liquidate it. And the goal is to raise $100,000 by the end of the year. All right, we're going to do that by going to more flea markets, having more Whatnot auctions, and probably discounting the stuff that we have listed on eBay to make those sales come in quicker. All right, we're going to be focusing on the fast nickel versus the slow dime, or maybe we're going to come somewhere in the middle, but we're going to be moving it quicker and raising that money. And that's why I'm calling it the purge, all right? Does it make sense? I'm calling it the purge. This comes a little bit hard for me because this is the better stuff of the lockers that I've bought. It took a lot of work to accumulate this stuff. It is the cream of the crop. Let me show you guys what the storage lockers look like so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. All right, first up, I've got this unit. This is also what I call train unit number 2 because I rented it back. It is a 12 by 30, and it has a fair amount of stuff in it, and it's got shelves all the way to the very tall ceilings. Everything you see in the middle aisle here is stuff that I processed out of other lockers. This is all intended for a better flea market, primarily Deanza, but we haven't been there in months, so it's starting to back up. This whole back corner here is all comic books. I think approximately 60 boxes, 50 to 60 boxes, I believe, of comics between short box and long box. There's, I think, around 8,000 books here probably. Up here we have a little mid-century modern chairs there. A little bit of merchandise here, train stuff. A little bit more comic books here. Some fine pictures, empty bins. Unprocessed stuff from the train unit, some more unprocessed stuff up here, I believe. And then all these shelves back here are still stuff that I got to process from the train locker. We have been pulling a little bit out here and there, not filming it, just pulled it out and went through it. I think these might be empty right here, or full of styrofoam. Probably a lot of empty boxes up there, so not as much merchandise as it looks, but there's still a lot of decent stuff in here. And back here, totally full, from floor to ceiling, bins. Could be some really good stuff in there still. Okay, right here is train locker number 1, which that's what I refer to it as. Also a 12 by 30. Got a lot of stuff here, including this, oh man, huge drum of used motor oil. Some empty boxes here. Back here, a little bit more merchandise in all this for Deanza Flea Market also. Packing paper. In here, bunch more Deanza stuff here. Up here, just some miscellaneous stuff. A lot of empties. This locker needs to be organized a little better. Up here, a few computers there from the train locker, and then a lot of books. And books meaning like vintage science fiction books and also manga books. So combination of stuff, sellable. Down here, a little bit more mid-century furniture, more manga books, more comics here. Whole bunch of comic books, vintage speakers, another vintage computer here. Over here, a little bit more comics over here. There's a method to the madness. It's not quite as random as it looks. Right here, I think is a saxophone, if I remember correctly. This is horse tack gear. If you remember, I bought a locker, had some really high-end tack gear. I still haven't gotten into it. I just don't know where to sell it. Up here, this is train locker stuff up there. Right here, a little bit of stuff like this is listed on eBay. Down there's that big one of those big ships. There's a box full of vintage computer games right there. Good stuff. Back here is a bunch of stuff that's listed on eBay. Just didn't have room in my garage. And then up top here is more train locker stuff. And over here, a lot of train locker stuff. Mostly stuff that had already been to a train show over here. So it's all priced and ready to go. And then over here, more train locker stuff. These 5 huge bins right here, all train locker stuff. A little bit of models there. Up top, Christmas stuff, waiting for Christmas to roll around, and empty boxes here, and packing tape supplies, basically. So, okay, I may have said 10 by 20 on the last one. I can't remember. If I did, I was wrong. That was a 10 by 30. You guys probably already know that. But this one here is my smallest unit and also probably the most full right now. This is a 10 by 20. And you see here's most of the remaining of the toy collection. These are toys. I don't think there's too many video games in here. Most video games were in the other locker, just the way that load worked, how I unloaded it. But I don't know. I'm hoping there's some video games in here. There's a lot of bins still. A lot of bins. And then we've got this workout equipment that I picked up from that snazzy Reverend unit. I was maybe thinking about bringing this home. This is a very nice treadmill. And my dad said he wanted the exercise bike, but he just moved, so I don't think he's going to want that. In the back, we've got some personal stuff like my push cart from being a kid. Back there, a little bit more camping stuff and just keepsakes for the family. So this one's, and then of course right here, Christmas stuff. That's our Christmas tree and our Christmas ornaments. So there's a good amount of merchandise in this area here. And yeah, I need to get this sold quick. Each of these stacks is like 5 to 6 bins, and we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think it's closer to 6 bins tall. 18 stacks. Oh my goodness, we have like 100 bins still here. Is that right? No. 9 times 6. No. 54 bins plus this, maybe close to, probably between like 65 to 75 bins. That's what we have. 65 to 75 bins full of toys still yet to sell, including some little bit better stuff like this right here. Is a sideshow piece right there. Here's some kind of Star Wars, nice high-end toy. We have a few of those too. Whew. These here are mostly books, but there's some mixed up stuff. There's looks like a little manga book there, and yeah, mostly books, but there'll be some other stuff in here. I definitely, a couple comic books. Definitely got to go through. There's video games mixed in sometimes with this stuff, so I can't donate all those too fast. All right, now the next unit that I own here, this is a 10 by 30. In the front here, we've got some stuff I still have to process and or sell from the 90-year-old locker when that was given to us. Some stuff our family gave to us. Back here, very beautiful mid-century Danish piece. That's a keeper. We just need to get it refinished. Some books up here. Of course, the arcade machines right here. And if you guys saw the video where I just bought that big collection, the toy collection, here's what we got left. Believe it or not, this is just whittled down to almost nothing. There are some video games. I think these 2 boxes here are video games. There's a PS2 game there, beautiful. A little bit of, I think, video game stuff mixed in with some more toys. A whole bunch of loose action figures and stuff there. A little bit of eBay merch back here. This stuff is not selling. It's like copier parts. I listed those years and years ago. And then a little bit of personal stuff there like camping gear and such. These big boxes here, a few toys. Over here, this rack, a little bit of personal stuff up there and supplies. Gosh, it's just, stuff is so mixed up. But these bins here are all these high-end swimsuits right here. I bought these, private party purchase, and I think, well, that's empty. I think these are swimsuits too. Nope, those are Christmas ornaments. Never mind. Waiting for Christmas. I really got to organize my stuff, but these swimsuits are all brand new and they're very high end. Look at this, $138 on this one right here. $138. There's tons. Unfortunately, there's not that many one pieces. It's mostly bikinis and like that. But look at this. This is a bikini top right here, 118 bucks. Sea Folly is the brand right there, Australia. If you guys have been following us a while, we were selling some sunglasses that made by Sea Folly. That was part of this collection that I bought. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think at least 6 of these. I got one at home, so we got like 7 bins or bags full of these brand new suits. And yeah, one little piece, 118 bucks. There's a lot of money in this stuff. I bought it after summer last year, waiting to do a good flea market this year. We can bring those out and cash out. And then a little bit more toys right here. Some good stuff too. Thunderbirds, big old sets, some loose toys. But yeah, this one's a 10 by 20. All right, as you saw, there is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and it's going to take a lot of work to liquidate it. But I think we can hit our $100,000 goal pretty easily with that much stuff, right? So, but it is going to take, I'm going to need help, right? It's going to take a lot. I'm going to need help, and I have asked the family to step up and to give me some help in this regard, and here's what they think of the idea of the purge. All right, Camille, let me ask you, what do you think about my idea for the purge?
I like it, but I think you should use the money to get a dog.
Camille, no, that's not the point. That's a terrible investment.
I think that there's nothing else.
Money costs you and bleeds you money.
I think
a dog costs you and bleeds you money.
You're doing all this work so we can get a dog.
No.
Yes.
No. All right, Grace, what do you think about my idea to do the purge?
I think it's a splendid idea.
You do? Why?
Because it makes money.
Yeah, it does. That stuff's not making us money sitting there, right?
Yes.
And what do you think about the part where it's going to require you to work for me 1 day a week at the flea market?
I'm going off to college, so I don't think that'll last long. But all right.
Not too long.
Yeah.
What about in the meantime?
Okay.
All right.
1 day a week?
Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
Not bad, right?
Nope.
Okay, good.
We only have like 8 more weeks left of summer,
That's
so.
8 more flea market trips.
Yeah.
All right, Gianna, what do you think about the purge idea?
I am pumped. Purging is my specialty. I love getting rid of stuff, selling it, selling it, selling it. It is a dream come true for me because every time I go through those lockers, I get super antsy, like, we gotta sell it, we gotta sell it. So I'm really excited. I think it'll be fun. It'll be kind of neat to see how much everything goes for. And I love contests. Contests are my life, so I like that. Just trying to meet a goal.
Yeah.
It's kind of our own contest. It's like how much can we earn just for stuff that's already paid for and sitting there. So it's exciting.
Right, and it'll be nice to have the money in a retirement account or investment account, but for us it's a retirement account.
We are not
basically
super young chicks at this point, so
yeah.
In our 50s, it would be nice to be able to save some more money.
That's right.
Yeah, because we don't get a retirement plan with what we do.
No pension for us.
No pension for us, so we gotta save it now.
That's right. All right, I think they're on board. At least that's as close to on board as I'm going to get at this point. We'll see how it goes, right? But I think we could actually raise more than $100,000. I do. But my goal is $100,000, and let's just see how far we can go with it. But in addition to that, I'm also going to be saving money. All right, if I can eliminate even one of those storage units, that's going to save me $300 to $400 a month. Now, we're not going to apply the savings to our goal, all right? The goal has got to be made just off selling merchandise. But saving money, I always say saving money is making money, right? So it is important. It is important. So the next step, and this is huge, is to take that money and invest it in the stock market, all right? We've selected Vanguard mutual funds, and why is that? Well, Vanguard has some of the lowest fees, the management fees. They take almost nothing out of your money for managing the mutual funds. It's very secure, very safe. It's a huge company. We really like Vanguard. We've done really well with them. And we've selected VFIAX fund, their VFIAX fund. It basically matches the S&P 500. It gives us a lot of diversity and very low risk. Now, there's lots of options available to you guys, so I'm not suggesting to do this, but this is what we've selected for ourselves. There's definitely higher growth, higher risk options, right? But we really like this option. The S&P 500 has also done very well. I think the stat is that this year, right now, it is still early July. So far this year, the S&P 500 has returned 14.5% or something like that. It's doing very, very well in 7 months, right? Or actually 6 months. Just over 6 months, 14.5% increase. It's pretty good. Now, will that do that in another 6 months? Who knows? Probably not, but it usually does pretty well. So in our upcoming videos, guys, here's what we're going to do different. We're going to update you as to the sales that we've made to go towards the purge, right? All the sales from the excess inventory, how much we're raising as we go each video, keep you updated where we're at and how close we are to the goal. Also, we're going to update you as to how that investment has gone. Has it gone up in value? Has it gone down in value? I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be a great move, and also it's going to be just so interesting to watch it and to see what happens. What do you guys think of it? Please, if you would, comment below and tell me what you think about this plan, and if you have some opinions about investing in the stock market, what you think. Would love to hear that too. Now, at some point, we may decide to do something else with this account, like maybe we'll liquidate it and use it towards a down payment on a rental house or something. It gives us a lot of options. The main thing right now is just sell the inventory, which is making no money. As I said, it's not creating any kind of income for us, and invest it somewhere else. All right. That is the goal of this PURGE mission statement here. And like Jana said, this is a retirement account for us too. We do not have a pension. We don't have a retirement account. We don't work for a big company that's going to take care of us in our older ages. We're on our own here, people. So this is important. And our retirement, quite frankly, is underfunded, right? We do not have enough to live off of for the rest of our life. Nowhere close. Plus, I got 2 more colleges and 2 more weddings to pay for. All right, but anyways, this is a good plan, I think. Let me know what you think. If you guys would do it differently, let us know. But we've got a big auction coming up, and that is going to get us off to the races, all right? This is a big competition. We have a lot of stuff planned to go into it. And this really is a shift in focus for us, where we're going to now focus on selling stuff, a mass amount of stuff, moving merch. And we're going to get in it and get it going. So let's take a look at that auction lineup right now. And with that said, guys, now commences the PURGE. All right, guys, this auction is about to start, and just in like a couple hours, but it feels like it feels like 5 minutes. I'm super nervous. This is a very big deal. This is a Storage Wars competition auction. It's a competition. It runs all day. There's about 8 contestants. We were invited to be one of them, and it's a big opportunity to sell a lot of great stuff. And that's what we've got. That's what we've got on the tables here. We got some trains. These are like $200 trains. Maybe not these ones, or not quite that, but all the locomotives are like $200 to $250. We've got toys. These are sideshow toys. We've got Air Jordans, beautiful shoes. We've got amazing sterling silver with stones over here. We've got this Deacon and Francis cufflinks. Comic books galore. I've got 50 books here. I have this one on top because I wanted to feature it. This one is The Death of Gwen Stacy. High grade. This is like a $900 book. This is not quite high grade, but it ain't low grade. This is a very nice looking book. The last I checked, the pre-bid was only $6. It's killing me. It's killing me. This should be at least $300. This stack of records right here. Oh man, look at this. Grateful Dead. These are some really, really, really good records right here. I'm very nervous about this too. Over here, Dooney and Burke handbags. And then this is a Poochie right here. I'm just showing you guys the kind of caliber stuff. This is all like silver and Cloisier. There's some jade. There's some Cutco. There's sealed video games. So this one is complete in box. That one's open. This one's sealed. This one's sealed. No, complete in box. Brand new Swatch watches. Look at this, from 1999. Those never even made the videos. This came out of the toy collection. 98. Sealed Magic cards. Spider-Man watch. This is from the train locker. We still have a bunch of train locker stuff. These are 1969 ruler cards here. These are pretty collectible. This is a Hot Toys Grogu. Look at this Tiffany & Co. vintage trinket box. Wow. Wow. This is a 14 karat white gold necklace that we found recently. This guy is listed on eBay for $4,900. We're gonna offer him up today for $3,000. I don't know if we'll get it, but and then this is a giveaway right there. As well as this, we're giving it away. We're giving it away. It's a big auction. And if you thought there's a lot of great stuff in that room, look at this room. Girls are even getting ready right now for this auction. It's a big deal. The tables they're not filled completely because we need a little room to work here. We got stacks of stuff on the tables. Look at all this stuff here. We're blowing it out today. We've got 2 hours. This is some sealed, some open games here. Magic cards. I've got one of the other contestants up right here, Corey, man. He's the one who organized this. He's the one who made it all happen. And he's up right now selling some stuff. Look at this. Gemstones, watches, jewelry, pins, and then more toys. These are Japanese little models that came out of the toy collection. Over here, a lot more action figures, a lot more video games right here, and some miscellaneous. Star Wars action figures, Over here, G.I. Joe. I don't think we showed these in the videos either. It's all came out of the toy collection. And then some randomness over here. Some knives. More action figures. There's that Russian night vision goggles. Look at this Godzilla. This piece I think we picked up at a garage sale. I just thought it was cool. A little wacky. Look at this Harley Quinn right here. Statue. Very cool. So our goal is to try and sell 400 to 500 items in just 2 hours. We've never done that before. Last week we did the big video game auction. It was such a huge success. 5.5 hours we sold 377. That I thought was amazing. Tonight we're gonna try to sell more than that in just 2 hours. And how are we gonna do that? We're gonna do that by moving very quick, like 5 to 10 second sudden death auctions. Boom, one after another. Boom, boom, boom. Girls are working for us. It's gonna take 4 of us to keep everything organized and flowing and fun. And really, like, I could have just sold just only toys today and save this kind of stuff for like eBay. And when I've been listing these shoes, they sell really easy for a lot of money on eBay. So I know these are a great match for eBay. The locomotives sell really well and they don't take up that much room on the shelf. But today was the beginning of like a change of our approach. We're going through this phase. We're going through the purge, guys. We're going through the purge. This is the first step of the purge, and we're purging out a lot today. And I'm gonna be excited to see how many dollars we can get on the board and get into our account to start this thing off. My goal today is to hit 12,500. All right, that's like my goal. If we do over 10, I'm gonna be happy. If we do less than 10, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed, to be honest, but I want to do, my goal, personal goal is 12,500. So we'll see if we can hit it. We have the stuff to do it. It's just if we can get the right price, you know, if we get enough people on and get the right price and also sell enough quantity to get that goal. It has been very hot lately. Over 100, which is like not that hot to some of you. If you're in Arizona, you're like, come on, that's like fall, you know? But for here, it's hot for us. Another thing of this part of the purge, you see my garages. I didn't show you my garage. It's pretty full, but all these bins right here are all t-shirts. And part of the purge, you know what? I'm gonna purge out of my inventory of shirts. It takes this entire rack just to store one style of t-shirts. Well, there are some hats mixed in here too, but not very many. So today we're putting those on sale for 10 bucks each. We usually sell them for 25 and up. Like the larger sizes, 5X, we do like 30 bucks or something on eBay, I forget. But today we're starting them at 10 bucks each. I want to blow out all those shirts over the next few auctions. I want to sell every single Locker Nut shirts, and then maybe we'll go to like an on-demand printing. It's like, I don't like it as much, but at least then I don't have to inventory it. Because look at my garage, guys. This is just stupid right here. There's so much stuff. This is all eBay inventory. All these racks is eBay inventory, so that's all listed. This stuff here is just stuff to either get listed or sold. Some X-Men statues for the flea market because they're so huge. Over here, a little bit of stuff I gotta list. Toys I gotta go through. Comic books we gotta sort. Clothes. This is all good stuff right here. Believe it or not, this stack is good. This packing paper. The weights I kept, found that in the locker. Keeping that. Look at these. There's some better video games right here. These are all better video games. This, I think, is good video games. These are loose action figures. Over here, all eBay inventory. This rack, some eBay, some personal stuff like luggage and stuff for when we go traveling. Some boxes that needs to get somewhere. I don't know. And over here, all the banker boxes is small eBay inventory. I keep it small, the smalls in those boxes so I can get to it easier. A little bit bigger goes back there because I don't get to it as often. Here, we have a lot of stuff listed and sitting, and that's okay. Like some boxes here, some boxes here. We got a little utility cart, more comics to sort through. These are good comics. Boxes and supplies. This is my packing station with a couple things on it right now. I don't know what I gotta do with those. I didn't get them into the auction in time. A little bit more boxes down there. This is a train wreck right here. That's a train wreck. Over here, stuff that I brought home to auction, but I decided not to auction because I didn't think it's good enough. More video games to sort. This is from the last locker that I still have to wait till video drops to sell it, as well as these. Got Pokemon cards in here, sports cards right there. More video games, and this is all video games right here. These are all the mismatch stuff. So like right here, PS2, empty cases, and loose discs. Miscellaneous accessories. So anyways, oh man, guys, that's a little tour. Hopefully didn't bore you just then because you don't get to see too much. It's mostly boxes, but there's a lot of stuff in this garage. You saw the 4 lockers. There's a lot of stuff there. I have no shortage of stuff to sell. I don't. It's actually getting to the point where it's just like, if we buy something, let me put it this way, it's getting to the point where I'm hesitant to buy more lockers or big collections because why? Where do I put it? And how do I sell it? I have so much stuff to sell right now. I'm definitely not ever looking for eBay inventory because I have so much stuff I could list on eBay. So at this point, we're going to move as much to the whatnot auctions as we can. Bigger, larger, lower end items go to the flea market because shipping is a problem and it's expensive. But anything shippable, probably going to whatnot, guys. We're going to have some fire auctions and we're going to be moving them quick so we can get through this stuff and liquidate as fast as possible. That's the goal. All right, guys, we are done, and wow. Well, we've been done for a couple hours. I'm already starting to pack and ship 156 packages. Wow, that's so much. I'm barely even able to comprehend that. That is like 2 full days of work, really, for me, right, without any help. So this is what the room looks like afterwards. Pretty organized, pretty consolidated, and there was a bunch of stuff that we didn't, that we just ran out of time and didn't sell. That stuff went into this room because we'll do another auction on Monday. So what we didn't sell will just get sold next time. So some bins of stuff there, some bins of stuff there, and a little bit miscellaneous. There's some bins there. This is actually quite a bit of stuff. We just had a lot of stuff. But this room on the table is all the stuff that also sold. This is all the pre-listed stuff. And just waiting to get pulled and put in a box and shipped off to the new buyers. 13,200 and something, I think, is what it says our sales total was, but we're not going to use that number just yet because we did a discounted shipping. So I can't just say, okay, 8% whatnot fees and 3.2% credit card fees come off of that. What are we left with? Not that simple. We do have a reduced shipping component that comes out of our pocket. So let me get, and I won't know what that is until everything's shipped, and then we'll look at the hard numbers and know how much we raised towards our purge goal. But hey, we did that in 2 hours. We sold over 13 grand in 2 hours. It took me, Gianna, and both the girls to do it. I'm exhausted. The girls are like laying down, super tired. Gianna went off to babysit. I'm just almost like mentally depleted, but I gotta get this day maximized. I have to do as much as I can because tomorrow's Thursday, 4th of July. I'm probably going to miss out on any family activities because I'll be packing and shipping. Friday is July 5th, and I'll probably still be packing and shipping, but then also I need to load for Dianza because on the 6th, we have Dianza, the big flea market, another important day to liquidate inventory and raise some money. Okay guys, now that everything has been shipped out, I wanted to show you what that looks like, the screen here. So if you can see, I know it's a little bit small, but I'm in the Whatnot Seller Hub, and the new total is 13,108. So a little bit less than what we quoted earlier, because there was a couple of items that when we sold it, there's a little mix-up as to what item was being shown. So we did have a couple cancellations, which was unfortunate, but not that surprising based on how fast that auction went. There's a little slip-up, which affected, I think, 3 orders. So we did cancel a couple things, but after all the shipping costs was subtracted and all that kind of stuff, because we did the discounted shipping, we're left with 11,303. You can see that number right there, 11,303. Amazing for 2 hours, and that's the net. So that's after whatnot fees, after credit card fees, and after the amount that we were charged for shipping, because we did max everyone's shipping at $877. So we covered shipping costs above that. So pretty good, right? Pretty good. Now let's go to Vanguard and open an account. Okay, so we're gonna just Google Vanguard, and there you see it right here. Vanguard, they're a big company, so Vanguard right there. Mutual funds, yeah, like I said, huge company. Personal investors, that's what we are. We're obviously not a financial institution, because I don't know that much about investing, right? I'm only showing you what we do. I'm not recommending you guys do it, all right? This is not advice for you, but it works for us. You don't need to know anything. So we're gonna go open an account. We already have an account, so I'm just kind of taking you through the motions. We would log in right here. You would go, I'm new to Vanguard, if you don't already have an account. And they give you some options here, but you would probably open an account using money from your bank. You could transfer it over. They give you a little preview there so to show you what to expect, but it's all very, very simple. Now you can choose to use a Vanguard advice services, like talk to a rep. I think that's what Gianna does, or you can do it on your own. All right, so you can do whatever you want. I probably invest on my own because I don't like listening to advice, and that's probably why I get myself in trouble so often. And they take you through an overview here of what to expect through this process. We're not going to get into that, all right? But I just want to show you guys, it's super easy to sign up with them. All right, guys, so flash forward. I have now signed into the account. Gianna got it signed up, and transfer that same number, $11,313.20. I wanted to be exact, right? Could have just rounded off, but I just wanted to be exact. It's exciting. There's our first deposit into our Purge account, $11,313. And you see right here, I think when it is still pending pending transfer. And this is some days later. That's why it says July 8th, right? It's some days later. When you transfer money over, automatically invested in a money market fund. So it's not just sitting there stagnant. It goes into a money market fund. So you're earning money right away, but it's not that much, right? It's not that much. So as soon as that clears and the dust settles, we are going to invest in a mutual fund with them. And like I said earlier, the one that I've selected, so the mutual fund that we've selected to invest in is this VFIAX, the 500 index fund. And like I said before, there are almost no fees on this thing. It is like almost free, not free, but almost free. They charge very, very low fees. That's what Vanguard's known for. I think Fidelity might be the same way, that they charge very low fees. Look at this expense ratio, 0.04%. That's low, guys. If you use a retirement advisor or whatever, they usually charge a lot of fees, and often, like with we do have a retirement advisor, he's not super transparent with his fees, all right? But I know it's expensive. Sometimes they're worth it, sometimes they're not. But with Vanguard, it is very low cost in managing these funds. Very low cost. It's awesome. So you see the overview here of this mutual fund is it's right here. Seeks to track the performance of the S&P 500 index. All right, S&P 500 is it's a great diversified and low risk way to invest. Your money spread over a lot of companies, 500 I guess, and if one of them goes out of business, it barely affects you. And then you see right here, year to date, this is what I was talking about. It's actually a lot higher than I thought. I think it's actually gone up since I read that stat. Year to date returns as of 7/8, which is yesterday, 17.67%. That's crazy high. It will not always do that. All right, it will not always do that. In fact, because it's done so well this year, I kind of expect it not to do well the rest of the year. Doesn't matter. We're in it for the long haul for the most part. So those are great returns, though. Great returns. So it's U.S. large cap equity diversified across growth and value styles, passively managed, full replication approach. What does all this mean? I don't really know. I could probably figure it out, but who cares? This is a great fund to invest in. I'm not the only one who said it. So we've heard this from a lot of different sources. And like I said, we have invested in this before and done extremely well. And we do have other money invested in it as well. So that's where we're putting the purge money, guys. All right, guys, now that the account's set up, funded, back to business. Going to be doing more auctions coming up. It's hard to believe, but yep, they keep coming. So, going through some boxes. Let's do some unboxing with more of that toy collection. And starting with this. Looks like a nice patch of action figures, more Star Trek. I know there's buyers for the Star Trek. I just don't get super excited about that because they don't sell for that much, but Spider-Man does really well. Spider-Man action figures seem to do really well. X-Men fairly well. But the Star Trek, just not so much. I'll probably wind up selling the Star Trek in bigger lots. But whatever. They're in great condition though. Beautiful. There's just so many. Star Trek. That's neat. Sheriff Worf. I think I remember that episode. Okay, Simpsons doll here. That's cool. These definitely do have some potential. Burger King, wow. 1990 right here. Burger King Bart Simpson doll. And that, I think, has got some potential. Excited about that. Here's a Spawn piece. Very cool. Pilot Spawn. 1995. That's good. It's a bit older. Some more Star Trek. Okay, here we got a Fantastic Four. The Thing. Clobber and Time Punch. Silver Surfer, nice. Doctor Doom, these are some good ones. If I held those till the new Fantastic Four movie supposedly is going to be coming out in some point in the not too distant future, probably that'd be worth more. Alright, and then we just got more Star Trek. Ooh, that's cool, right there. Khan. It's got to be one of the best characters, one of the best villains, rather. Oh, Domino, that's cool. A little more X-Men. And then we got some loose stuff. There's Data. Addams Family. Nice. Is that Deathlock or something? I think it's something comic book. And Terminator. Nice. T2. Alright. First box done. Alright, next box. That's right. I remember this one. We had some comic books. And we had some of these before. They're replicas of the older books, right? I think. And that's not an older one, but that's definitely an older X-Men. But they're sold on these things. Oh, I think these came with the action figures. That's right. This is the back of the action figures, in the display boxes. So we got 3 more of those. We had a bunch before. Sold a bunch early on. Ooh, we got a lot more, guys. But also we got the Cinefex. These Cinefex, there's Godzilla. There's, oh man, I want to say Star Wars. It's not Star Wars. I don't know what that is. Maybe, I don't know, 2001 Space Odyssey or something. Maybe, I don't know. But oh yeah, okay, look at this. Not for resale. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. There's Incredible Hulk #1. Ooh, that's nice. Uncanny X-Men #117. These are all reprints. All reprints. Deathlock. Spider-Man. Ghost Rider. That's cool. We'll sell all those as one big lot. I like it. I like it. Writer's Digest 1989. Ooh, Tales from the Crypt. This is a newer book because it's $4.95, but still it's cool. It's a reproduction, I think, of some older comics or something. I think, or at least it's meant to look like it's, you know, retro, vintage. There's another comic. Alright, what else we got here? Okay, strategy guides. A couple of them, that's good. They'll sell sometimes for good money, as you guys probably know. GoldenEye Player's Guide, that's cool. That might have a little value. We'll look all this stuff up. I'll look it up. Dragon Age Origins Official Game Guide, that's sealed brand new. Looks like you spent 25 bucks at Best Buy when it came out. Classic science fiction. La France, Culture, Economy, Commerce, and Introduction to Business French. Sounds heck boring. Dragon Age 2, sealed brand new. It's a good find. Some magazine clip outs. There's Mortal Kombat. That probably goes with the book. That's what I would say. Okay. Now this is good right here. Look at this. The receipts bound and taped around it still. These are brand new. PSP games. Hellboy and Star Ocean. Brand new sealed. It's good stuff. Right now we are running very low on video games. Actually, that's not true. We got those boxes over there as I showed before, but in the locker, we're low on video games. He paid only $4.99 for this Hellboy. That was a good deal. Must have been on clearance. Tenchu Shadow Assassins. That was $4.99. That looks like a reseal to me. Looks like it. Sega Superstars Tennis. Not there. Kung Fu Hustle. Wow, what a... it's not here, but great movie. Great movie. Coded Arms. Not here. Science fiction writing books. Japan Live. Blood Simple. Oh, the Coen Brothers. Funny. PC magazine game thingy. The PSP. Not there. Ultimate Alliance. Not for resale, though. I'm not sure what that is. That's either a mini comic book or an instruction book or a manual for the game. I don't know. Ah, this cool. Mad Magazine. 1981. I was 11. I think I actually had that one. Okay, there's some personal photos. We're going to get that back to the owner. Sierra Games here. Laura Bow 2, The Dagger of Amun-Ra. An old PC game. We've been loading up our PC game stuff, just selling it in big lots, so I'll do that with that too. And Star Wars Republic Commando Official Game Guide. Not bad. Alright, next box. And this one's a different looking box. Okay, we got a bunch of remotes here. Yeah. Okay, it looks like an Xbox. That's an Xbox remote right there. Oh, there's a Sony. That might be... not a PSP. I mean, not a PS3 remote. Kind of looks like it. But the Xbox one we'll put with our Xbox stuff, which includes this. Nope. This is for... wait. Huh. Wired controller. It looks like a 360. It is. It's wired. Okay. So I guess they give you that option. Here's the traditional 360 right here. Wow. Batteries that aren't even popped. Surprising. They're dead though. This is a 360 remote. It's good. We have quite a few 360s, I think. A couple systems. This right here. Star Trek Anniversary Edition. Oh, it's a Trivial Pursuit game. Sealed brand new. We'll get that sold. And Oppo DV981. I don't know what an Oppo is, but we'll just put it with the electronics. Oh, this is heavy. Boston Acoustics, I think. Boston. Oh, with AirPlay. That is nice looking. I bet you this is pricey. I bet you that's a little pricey. I'm not sure what the AirPlay is though. And then there's a antenna for your TV. Audio Vox. Cool. Okay. Let me look this up. I'm curious about that. All right, there we go right here. We got one sold recently last month for 90 bucks. But look, it's got the remote and the power cord and looks like maybe the instruction book too. The remote alone sells for 14 bucks, but that's it. One sold. Let's look at what's available. And there's a one, it looks the same. They must have multiple, but it says new for 90 bucks. So it's not worth 90 bucks. Yeah, there's one in the box new, 100 bucks. 136, 123, 42 right there with the power adapter. We don't have the power adapter. It's probably somewhere. I gotta find it, but yeah. These are not the remotes we're looking for. All right, guys, next box. And okay, not too much in here, but I like what I see. It's not about the quantity, it's the quality. And we've got Genesis games, and to be honest, I did already pull some games out of this last time we had our banger game show, video game show. Ooh, Altered Beast, but it's missing the book. I might have it. Urban Strike. I'm missing the book. Might have it though. Golden Axe. We sold Golden Axe 2. Oh, no book. I might have it though. Contra Hard Corps. I think that's a decent one. Look at that. It's got the registration card still. Very good. That was wait, shoot. That's not it. X-Men 2. $5.99. That's a good deal. Shoot. Striking out a little bit. Incomplete boxes here. That's not it. What the heck? Oh, this. Yeah, that's right. I remember I saw that one before. Aladdin. And that's not it. But. Got it. Contra Hard Corps. With the registration card in it. One complete. I have a whole bunch of manuals, so I'm putting these aside. I'll try to match them up. It's just hard to find all the time, you know. This one right here, registration card, Rolling Thunder 2. Very nice, very nice. It's another good one. Strider. That could be a good one. It's complete. No registration card, but no game. Jungle Strike. There's a lot of booklets in that one. Must be a hard game. You need that much instruction. Revenge of Shinobi, but that's got the X-Men in it. What the heck? Boy, this is striking out. The ones that we took off the top were good. They were all complete in box. Okay, there's Aladdin. They're just a little mixed up, aren't they? There you go. And Robocop versus Terminator. I think that's probably a pretty good game, but we need the game. Ernest Evans. That one's complete. It's got some little pamphlet in there. Okay, so we got a few. Got a few of those. These are I will hold on to for our next, what I call the bangers and rarities. They're some of the best video games. I will probably save this, and that show I think is August 26th. Check our schedule. It's going to be the end of August on a Monday. I think it's the 26th. That's going to be an exciting show. These I'll hold on to until I can match everything up and sell them complete. They're worth so much more complete. Obviously, if they have the game, it's worth a lot more, but I'm talking about even in missing the instruction book, I'll try to complete those up. Alright guys, I looked these up. These right here worth like 30 to 40 bucks, I think, complete. 30 to 40 bucks. These two right here, 50 bucks. Actually this one sells up to like 75, 80 bucks. I'm not sure why, but then it sells for around 50 bucks too. So say 50 bucks. I think this is a good game. I remember this one, but it probably there's a lot of them out there in circulation, because I think it was a popular game if I remember. This one not so much, but this right here is the winner. Contra Hard Corps. This is a $150 game all day long. And we got the registration card, so that might actually be worth a little bit more, 150 bucks. So what's that, 250, over 300 bucks right here just in 6 games. Not bad. No, yeah, way more than that, right? 250, probably 350 bucks. All right, next box. Oh yes, oh yes, this is a good box right here. Well, at least it looks like a good one on top. Dreamcast and PlayStation, the original PlayStation, PS1, showing up right away. Ooh, Oddworld. I think that might be a decent game right there. Oh, dang it, it's not in there though. Mega Man Legends is in there. All right, but that's not that surprising. There's a lot of stuff that's mismatched. This guy, this was his personal collection, and he played these games, right? It's not there either. He played them. I think when he played them, he took the game out, opened a new game. But you know how it is. Ooh, Giga Wing. That's in there. Dreamcast. When we had that big video game show, the Dreamcast stuff sold extremely well. The PlayStation stuff did good too. This one is sealed right here. Crusader No Regret. I don't know what this is though. It says Play Guide. So no barcode or anything. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'll do a little research on it. Chomp. Looks like a freebie or something. AOL software included. I think it's like a tester. Probably like a demo version of the game. TIE Fighter Wars. Star Wars TIE Fighter. Sequel to X-Wing. That was a great game. I think this is for the PC. I think. I'm gonna have to look that up too. Same with this. Space Ace CD-ROM for the PC. It's there. Flight Unlimited. Dang it. So unfortunately this got some PC games in here. I'd definitely prefer Dreamcast. Crusader No Remorse. That's in there. These might have a little value. Caution, Seaman, Dreamcast. That's sealed. Holy smokes, that's sealed. Both sides. Both sides sealed. Cyberstorm, Sierra Software. I think that's another PC game. Okay. Metal Gear Solid. Oh man, I think that's the original Metal Gear. But then it's got Die Hard there. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Silent Scope. I think that's a good one too. It is not there. Boy. Virtual Striker 2. That one's there. Okay, but then look at this. Wait, did I see? I think I see. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, this is good. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I think all the Resident Evil stuff is going to be good. That is sealed brand new for the Dreamcast, and that one I think is going to be for the big money. This one's doesn't match up either. Bang-I-O. 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 Heavy Metal. Ooh, nice. Dreamcast sealed. Yeah, now we're talking. We're getting some sealed stuff. The Last Blade 2. Oh, this got some potential. It's got a little crack in the case. Tomb Raider Chronicles sealed for the Dreamcast. Dang. Soldier of Fortune. Nope, Silent Scope. Wait, we have Silent Scope, I think. Yeah, see, there we go. Starting to match them up already. Barely started. And also just to mention, look at these discs. That one has just like a couple very light scuffs. Most of them have like no signs of wear at all. Beautiful condition, this stuff. Charge Blast Dreamcast. That's in there. It's getting better, guys. Getting better. PlayStation Danger Girl. That one's in there. Resident Evil Code Veronica Dreamcast. Come on, Veronica. It's got a little busted case there. Yeah, it's there. Nice. That's got some potential too. Air Force Delta. It's there. Star Wars Racer. Dreamcast stuff's pretty hot. Wait, what's this? It's got the sticker for Oddworld. I think this is another PC game. Of course, the PC games are there. Nobody wants those. We'll lot them up. There are people that want them. That's not true, but there's just not that much value. But some of them are 10 to 15 bucks each. Every now and then there'll be a $30 or $40 one. Sega Bass Fishing, another Dreamcast. Oh, the House of the Dead 2. Very, very nice. That's in there. That I think's got some potential value. I'll look them all up, guys. I'll update you in just a few minutes. Schism. Oh, this is a lot of money, I think, in this box right here. Max Steel, but it's got Soldier of Fortune in it. Hellboy, PlayStation, it's in there. Tenchu, Stealth Assassins, it's in there, PlayStation. Fear Effect 2, PlayStation. 2 discs, 3 discs, booklet. Booyah, that's good. That's good. There's another sealed Dreamcast. Choo Choo Rocket. Choo Choo Rocket. King of Fighters sealed. Alright guys, I don't know if you like this or not. This might get a little boring, but it's good. Oh, Spawn. Demon's Hand. Dreamcast sealed. Sealed. Worms Armageddon. This is good though. This is really good. So let me go through this stuff and I'll show you what I got. And then we'll look at values. Oh wow guys, look at this. Okay, so these are the loose PlayStation, loose Dreamcast, just a few of each. Empty PlayStation, empty Dreamcast. This one's not empty, it's got the disc but not the cover booklet, so I'm going to put that in the incomplete section so we can try to match these things up. These are all sealed Dreamcast. These are complete inbox Dreamcast. Majority of this was Dreamcast. I'm very happy about that. Dreamcast sold very well for us in that last video game auction. These are all the complete PlayStations, and then this is all the CD stuff. One sealed PlayStation, Tomb Raider 3. 3. I think it's going to be decent, but we're going to look these up and find values. I'm not sure I'll look these up, PC games. I might just lot them up and let them go. There's probably some decent stuff there. I did see Diablo, the original Diablo from Blizzard. Witch Haven 2, Critical Path. I think I remember that game. Duke Nukem, Quake Mission Pack. Very cool stuff. Good stuff. But just not, I don't think significant value. This is potential right here, especially these. All right, so I looked up all the new ones. Tomb Raider right here. I thought it was worth more. It's worth about 40 bucks. I think because it's the greatest hits one. If it's the black label, it'd be worth more. This Dreamcast right here, 30 bucks. That's it. But whatever. This one's hard. There's no comps sold. They're listed anywhere from 75 to 250 for this game, but no sold comps. So hard to say, but I say it's worth probably 75. This one though, 250 bucks, guys. This is legit a very, very good game right here. The used ones I think sell for 50 to 60 bucks, but new, very rare. 70 bucks on this King of Fighters, 40 bucks on this Choo Choo Rocket, 45 on Tomb Raider. Surprised that wasn't a little higher. 85 on this Last Blade 2, 80 for Heavy Metal. Surprisingly, I thought that'd be more. Look at this though. Woohoo, 250 and up. One sold as much as 318. Resident Evil 3. I knew that was a good one. But this one, 250 bucks right here. Yeah. Sealed brand new is where the money's at. That's a good find. Now I'll look up the used ones. All right, guys, I'm running a little short on time today, and I wanted to get through more boxes, so I'm not going to look all these games up, but I looked up a handful of this Dreamcast, and these right here sold for usually like 25 to 40 bucks. I think there's one in here that goes a little bit lower, but most of them closer to 40. The Dreamcast just has good value. These ones right here, well, this one's like about an $85 to $100 game. That one right there is $100 all day long. These ones I think are about 60 bucks. Those are pretty good, but this one right here, very, very, very good. I saw this one complete in box like this, used, selling for around 400 bucks. Some of them sold lower, but you look at the disc there, it looks super good. I mean, it looks really good. There's like a little scuff right there. I don't think it's a scratch, just a scuff. I'll take a microfiber to it. That is in beautiful condition, and I think we'll get close to the $400 range. There's, I saw just a loose disc sold for 200, but then I saw some that sold for around 270. So I'm not sure what the gamut, but some of them are selling around 400 bucks. This is a pretty good copy. I think we'll get close to that, or that's what the value is anyways. But who knows, there might be some more $400 sleepers in here, and we'll get to the bottom of it sooner or later. But let me grab another box. Okay, next box, and guys, this is not from our toy collection right here. This is going back a ways. A couple years ago we bought a estate. It was in 6 storage lockers, so we called it the 6 locker estate. The gentleman had passed away, and the family sold us all the contents, and there's some good stuff. There's a lot of junk too, but this box right here is vintage video games, computer video games. So we've had some luck with this stuff. But this one right here looks like it doesn't have the discs. So no discs on this. Wait, did I miss it? No? No discs. That's too bad, because this is probably a decent one. Zork Zero. But this I'm interested in right here. Ultima 4. Warriors of Destiny. It's a little dusty. Book of Lore. There we go. No, it's Ultima 5. Sorry. Ultima 5. Got 4 discs here. Look at these old floppy discs. Oh my goodness. I just love it. 1987 right there. I think this is going to be a decent looking book right here. I mean, a box right here. File utility Apple. Oh, look, it's even got this little coin. Souvenir coin. Probably that goes with it. I'll have to compare this to some other listings and see if it's complete. But if it is, I have a feeling that it might be 150 bucks maybe. That's my guess. It's for the Apple II, which is so cool. That's what I used to have when I was young. Overlord. And oh, this is 3.5 inch on this one for the Atari ST. Nice. Big collector market for that. Ooh, Might and Magic 2. I remember this game. That was fun. Fun stuff. Disc 2, disc 3. Oh, there it is. Disc 1. Alright, that could also be a little bit of money. Ooh, sealed. Fantasy 2 for the Atari ST. We gotta look that up. Nevermind. Right here. That's for the Atari ST. This guy was a computer game designer. He's our puzzle guy. If you guys have been following us for a while, you remember we sold a bunch of puzzles. He created puzzles also. So there's 2 discs in there and a booklet. I don't know if that's complete. Oh, this one's sealed. Oh yeah, a little tear there, but 221B Baker Street. It's a Sherlock Holmes thing. Demo only. For the Atari ST. Sealed. Sim City. This is the original Sim City. Wow, for the Amiga. Very cool. Zoom Racks. Weird, huh? Zoom Racks. Okay. Rockford, the arcade game that is for the Atari ST, and that is also sealed. This sealed stuff is very, very nice. Gone Fishing, Atari ST, sealed. Golden Oldies, the Atari ST. Electronic Arts, and that's sealed. This one's open. Puzzle Gallery. Oh, from Egghead Software. This is a Macintosh version. Egghead Software, do you guys remember Egghead Software? I don't know if that was just only in our area or if it was nationwide or global or what, but I used to shop there and I ran into MC Hammer in the Egghead Software. Little fun fact. I said hello to him. He said hi. He's actually pretty nice. This is not a complete set right here, unfortunately. I don't think that was going to be big money anyways. Oh, look at this. Case library. It's like an add-on, I think, for the game. Okay. Fantavision, enhanced for the Amiga. Is this another game for the Atari? They're all in like different boxes. It's kind of odd. Equilibrium. I don't know. Oh, Beyond Zork for the Atari ST. It feels like there's a lot of stuff in there. Starfleet 1, The War Begins for the Atari ST. He gets a lot of these demo because I think he's worked for the companies. Zach McCracken, Lucasfilm right here. Atari ST. Lucasfilm stuff's very collectible. Road War Europa for the Atari ST. That's sealed. It's probably $100. Road War 2000 sealed. Probably $100 right there. And then a little bit of Legos, maybe. And Star Trek stuff and graphing paper. All right, nice. All right, guys. So all of this stuff is not that impressive, surprisingly. Even the Sim City, and there's like another one that I thought was kind of cool. That one's kind of neat right there, Overlord, but not big money. And this one too, Quadrillion. I think they're all around like $25. Even these guys, they are sealed. Gives us a leg up on most of the listings that we saw, but these are not big, desirable games. I'm thinking like 25, 30, maybe $40. So not terribly impressive right here. But this stuff much better. Might and Magic 2, if it's complete, about $80. Yeah. This one right here, I think this one sealed sells for about $80. We've got the add-on right there. I think is the add-on. Yeah, it's Case Library 1. It's like an add-on booster pack or something. I have a feeling I can list that for $100. Zach McCracken, surprising. Probably the biggest shocker of this lot. If it's complete, I got to check it out. $250. Wow, $250 right there. Now these ones sealed, I thought these would be the potential, and they are. However, there's no comps to even come remotely close. Open, they sell for about $50. These are $50 each. This one I think is a little more, like $100 or $80 or something like that. Sealed, no comps. So we kind of set our own price. So what I did is I set this at $200, this one at $200, and this one, because it's a little bit more popular game, more sought after, I set it for $300. So we'll see if any of those sell. I already listed those on eBay. All right, guys, so we went through some stuff. I hope that was fun for you. I love it. I love it. And we're trying not to show anything twice, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff we're not showing at all from this collection and from the stuff we have, you know, from previous purchases. But that toy collection, I tell you, that is one of our most recent purchases and providing a lot of our recent income. And the reason why I'm including that in the Purge is because we're so far in the profit on that. I think we've already brought in close to $45,000 in sales, if you can believe that. It's so much money. We only spent $6,500, so this is all profit, and I think absolutely makes it a candidate for the Purge, right? Putting in the Purge funds. And of course, the Train Locker and the 6 Locker Estate, man, we're so far in the profit on these big purchases, but the stuff's just sitting there. So we're going to be liquidating it, like I said, and getting it into the stock market as fast as possible. We're excited to be taking you guys along for the ride. I hope you like this prospect. Again, I said it earlier, but please comment below and let me know what you think about this. Is this stupid that we're doing this? Should we just take our time and sell it for max dollar on eBay, or do you think that we should be investing it differently? I know a lot of you are probably like, real estate's the best way, you know, stock market. There's like the stock market and real estate, you know, they kind of like, people are one camp or the other, kind of like, I iPhone or Android, or PCs or Macs or whatever. People are always choosing their tribes, right? But we're invested very heavily in real estate because we own this house and have a low mortgage in the Bay Area, and it's so expensive here. The houses are expensive, so we're very real estate heavy right now with our personal wealth, so we need to get more invested in stocks, and this is just such a great way to do it. And like I said, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. So of course, one of the big ways that we're going to be increasing our ability to sell is the more flea markets, right? Especially for the bigger, larger items, but doing more whatnot auctions. And if I don't think I talked about it earlier in this video, guys, but if you haven't yet joined us on whatnot, please do come join us, and we'll be selling some great stuff for very, very little money probably. And that's okay. It's okay, because like I said, it's all profit for us. We're going to be selling stuff fast. We're going to be selling it cheap. If you guys are resellers, maybe you can source this way. If you're just a collector, it's a great way to pick up some fantastic stuff for great prices. But you got to go to Whatnot to find out, right? And if you have never signed up for Whatnot, please use the link. It's in this video. It's also on our website. We put the links wherever we can so you can find it easy. The link, if you use the link when you sign up originally, it'll get you a $15 spending credit for free. And that's another way to save money, right? That's Whatnot thanking you for trying them out. They're sure you're going to like it. I'm sure you're going to like it. And based on how many people come to our recent auctions, I think a lot of people are liking it and getting good stuff and coming back for more. It's so much fun. So make sure you come and join us, all right? And use that code. And if you're not sure when our next auction is, just check the website. I try to post our next upcoming auction on the website. It's like the first listing there, so you guys can find it super easy and find out when we are doing our next event. All right, thanks you guys. Hey, we're about to hit 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're almost there. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and we're going to do something special as soon as we hit that 250 marker. All right, so anyways, and great stuff to come, guys. It's going to be a fun ride here through the end of the year. And like I said earlier, I'm going to try at the end of every video here to the end of the year to show how much we've sold of this excess inventory and put into the stock market. I will share those numbers with you, and we'll take a look at that account. Once it's invested in the mutual fund, we're going to watch that thing either go up or go down. Either way, it's going to be really interesting. We're going to do it together. All right, until next time, good luck to you. God bless you. We'll see you next time here on Locker Nuts.